Hello everyone, thank you for coming. So today's session is about climate change makers, the panel is going to be climate change makers who have founded their own organization programs, who are leaders in youth-led societies, who seek to who seek efforts to direct change and come up with solutions to climate change. Climate activists have carried out strikes since 2018. As much as as much as strikes are important, I think local action and organization is equally important to reach. So my beautiful panel here, where we local action is, I would say local action is equally important as well as strikes. My climate change makers here propose that through the support of youth-led civil society, we shall bring about others of change. So let me give the opportunity to my beautiful fellow, uh, Ms. Priya, and we can now introduce yourself and Mahmoud.
So, hello everyone. My name is Supriya Kamuja. I'm 11 years old, Indian climate activist and environmentalist, and also the founder of the Child's Movement, and also the special envoy of the President of Timor-Leste. I'm fighting to save our planet and our future. I'm coming here to raise the voice of the millions of children of the world and also the millions of countless and voiceless animals.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Ahmadi. I'm 19 years old, originally from Iran, and currently based in the United States. I'm currently to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I'm the co-founder and global youth leadership director of Virtual Press International. It's a climate education and youth mobilization-based organization. And also the co-founder and communications director of the Youth Network, which was started after the UN COP26 Youth Climate Summit, where all the youth delegates got together and saw that there wasn't really a region-wide platform and organization for youth in the MENA region. So now we're trying to support these projects, increase climate change awareness in the MENA region, yeah, generally support youth and help people get involved.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica. I am the United Nations Human Rights Champion and the founder president of Green Hope Foundation, which is a global social innovation enterprise working in 26 countries with over 400,000 people on all aspects of sustainable development, ranging from climate action to equitable access to health, water and sanitation, peace and disarmament, but ensuring that our most vulnerable are not left behind. Currently, I am an MBA candidate at the Cornell Johnson College of Business.
Hello, my name is Francisca Zunio. I am from Ghana and also representing the Catholic Youth Network for Environmental Sustainability in Africa. So this program or this movement is currently based in Kenya with all other African countries inclusive. Ghana is one of the latest countries that is joining, and as a Ghanaian and a young lady, we are here to learn, we are here to gather experiences to help with our own drive, awareness, and education that we are just about to start in Ghana. We started a little, and here with this beautiful panel with all their experiences that they are going to share with us and what we are going to learn from everyone. We are hoping that Ghana Catholic youth will also be one of the most vocal voice to harass climate change and fight responsibility. Thank you.
We also have we also have panelists joining us online with live streaming. So you can check out the link to the platform and tell us what it is and climate change.
Hi everyone, my name is Caroline Bivenzilani from Kenya and also from Madare, the second largest slum in Kenya. And I am a gender activist and generally I'm an activist. And also we do climate change for digital climate change uh, we do art for climate change, digital, I mean. So I'm glad to be part of this conversation in such a critical time that the world is actually looking at the COP27 to see what's going to happen and also the changes that will take place. Yes, thank you.
Is it on?
This is my beautiful hello. Let me also introduce myself. I'm the moderator of today's session, which is the topic of discussion is the importance of local action and organization. And the phase more we tried to check in 2018, but we also think as you, as mentioned in local, especially international advocacy is important, local action is equally important. My name is Diana Vera. I'm a climate activist from Uganda. I'm a founder of Adventures Project, where we celebrate food practice by planting trees. I cook climate every Friday. I also a petition called Ban Plastic Free to ban plastic bags for my country. So that's my introduction, and I think we'll be interested in having uh, as a you you see he has a very quick profile. He's the co-founder and the global leadership director of the Uprising International. You do such you do big things in Iraq where you come from, and wanted to know how do you motivate the youth to keep changes in the community and what keeps you going? Because we understand as well as climate activists, sometimes it tends to be hard, but what do you do? How can you motivate the people to join the climate action movement?
Thank you. So I think it's mainly about education. From my experience, many or most youth just think that the climate crisis is just an environmental issue. Because that's what we're taught in schools, and we're talking, all of the ice caps are melting, polar bears are dying, species are going extinct, and that's a big issue, a very big issue, but we don't talk about how humans are being affected. And when I personally learned that, that's when I really got involved in the climate, because, I always care about the environment, that's the first time I'm involved. But then when I learned about, how humans are being impacted, millions of humans are being displaced, there being all these effects around the world, especially in regards to climate injustice, different communities, different areas of the world are being impacted differently. And how the developed nations, we're the ones who plunder these developing countries, in Africa, Asia, all over the world for their own benefits. They basically cause the climate crisis, and those countries are being impacted the most. So I think really it's education. We teach the youth and the communities about the roots of the climate crisis. Colonialism, imperialism, systemic racism, and we see that, I think that's really push them to get involved. I mean, generally, we care about each other, we don't care about what's going on in the world, other people. So, and combined with the environmental side, I think many people will be involved. So as for the Earth Uprising, we focused on trying to get intersectional kind of education in both curriculums. I think it's a very effective way to help youth get motivated and
Thank you so much. I think he has a big point when he says climate action. The right is that where it comes from. When you ask someone what climate crisis is stressing the humanity, but these are issues that they experience in the community. So I think on the point, climate action is something that should be given much focus. Thank you so much. I think we could make a discussion about register when we understand by having two understanding that we are used coming up every single day
You know, the main problem we are having with the climate drag or action is lack of understanding, knowledge, education, and awareness. So if there's no understanding, there's no knowledge, there's no education, and there's no awareness creation in the climate fight, then people will not even know their responsibilities and rights so far as the climate is concerned. And therefore, people are not set for climate justice. So, in my understanding, climate justice is a system whereby everybody counts, everybody matters, be it your responsibility or your rights, everybody matters. So be it a developed or a developed country, it all matters. Whether the climate is in crisis or whether we are benefiting from the climate, we all matter equally. That is how I understand climate justice. And like I said, most of us don't even have the knowledge or understanding about the climate. And therefore, we are not even aware that there's something that we should seek for so far as the climate is concerned, calling it climate justice.
Thank you so much for our let me just really just everyone. I didn't know where it's going, and we have to keep reminding them. We don't have to be a stakeholder as government is going to be productive, our future being, our planet being productive. I think that is really one that we want. Thank you so much. I think we shall have answer the next question. Ezekiel has really faced challenges when it comes to the climate fight and the climate activity, which is the government is not done how well, as we all feel contributing. So I wanted to say that what outside is still positive and what keeps our voice. Every time she's directed, she's trying to back the sector always makes our way. But anything like what's motivation and what keeps our voice.
Well, thank you so much, Julia, for telling a brief about myself and for me. And thank you so much for inviting me to speak in this session. So, actually, I am born in Manipur, which is a small carbon-negative state of India, and is full of rich biodiversity. But now many biodiversity hotspots have become climate hotspots now. And then I went to the Indonesia for my school. Well, my life was hit by Cyclone 3 in 2018 and Cyclone 20 in 2022. So during those cyclones, many children lost their parents, many innocent people lost their lives. And I kept thinking about them, and what should I do? And if I was also suffering from all those environmental issues from the cyclones, and I couldn't sleep, I couldn't even take my vision, and I couldn't take my photograph. So I was very curious about the technology of the science, so that I could solve this big problem, this big issue called global concentration. And then in 2019, I moved to Delhi. My life was completely restricted due to the high air pollution level and heat wave crisis in India. So, all such incidents I have faced in my young life towards me into a cloud climate environmental and consequences. And you see, India is facing lots of environmental issues such as floods, droughts, heat waves, cyclones, locusts, air pollution, etc. At the same time, these are all impact of climate change. And I would like to tell you about a forest they can view in which is located in Chhattisgarh, which is the state of India. So actually, many mining activities and deforestation are happening in that forest. And I'm against that because if there is no forest, then where will we live? Where will we, the indigenous people, where will the tribal people and the children live? Their future will be ended. Just think about them. And many indigenous people believe in forest and land rights. So deforestation must be an international crime. So please help. So let all of us collaborate and fight to save Custodial forests. Many people told me that you're too young to get involved in such activism. But I proved them that age doesn't matter to make a difference. And big or small, it doesn't matter. I'm a good child who strongly believes that every child has the power to change the world. I would like to introduce you to Resilience Ventures, which is the next pavilion here. UNFCCC launched this very unique idea, very unique initiative, where all the young people, all the youth, and all the children can discuss together about the beautiful future we want to live in this world. So you can be in the Resilience Ventures, you will be a part of it, and then we all can discuss together about the future we want in this world, and you can bring your families and your friends in that, and you can help our planet, and we can take actions from that. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, can't wait to things that make my life. And it's just too very good. It's just no matter how old you are, you can bring about change. And thank you for the education. It's something that quite we are saying, and it's no matter how old you are, you can bring about change. So my question to you is, what do you think makes the problem generate the kind of changes?
Thank you for that question. I'll begin by saying that before we talk about how we can accelerate action, I think it's important to focus on action that is already being taken because very often we just look towards the future and say that we will have to take action in the future. There needs to be a lot more done, but then we don't actually talk about what is being done, and that is where we need to focus on those who are most left behind, so young people, women, vulnerable communities, and that is exactly where my group is with the Hope Foundation in these extremely kind of vulnerable communities where for decades these people, communities that we work with have been working towards creating change, towards finding justice, but their work has never been recognized because, well, it's not flashing up. What is flashy is the stress and the progress, and that is what the Western world has picked up on. But these communities, they don't even know where their next meal will come from. Where are they going to go strike if they have the opportunity to go to school with the children there? They are not going to miss that where they work. They're going to go to school instead of going out and striking. So we need to understand that action is really important, and if we are to accelerate action, we need to focus on mobilizing the activities and working towards actually implementing everything that we're talking about instead of just playing the blame game. And with Green Hope Foundation, as an organization made up primarily of young people and young women, young women of color, we have been working for the past decade to bring about this change. And we've seen the transformation and impact that it's had. We've planted over 1 million trees now, over 30,000 mangroves. Our solar grids are able to offset 4.5 million kilograms of carbon dioxide, and we power sustainable agriculture. We power solar cookers. We use that to provide training on sexual and reproductive health and rights programs. We work on literally all aspects of sustainability, this intersection with climate. We work on agrivoltaics, bridging the digital divide by implementing technologies that allow for food security and smart agriculture, empowering women and girls in these vulnerable communities. And we use education for sustainable development as a transformative tool to turn learning about sustainability into ground level actions. And this is where the exploration part comes in, because all of this needs to be scaled up. We need multi-stakeholder dialogue and partnerships so that it's not just these communities are working at the ground level, but local authorities, private sector, all coming together and understanding that by playing the blame game, really no one wins, because that's a vicious cycle. We really need to be able to understand where we all have a unique perspective, get those unique perspectives to the table, and then only can we actually accelerate any type of action
we are nice to be online. Caroline, I hope you can hear us. My question is, what role do you think youth organizations can play in fighting climate change? Caroline, can you hear us?
For the organization, like our organization, we've been doing digital art for climate change, like ensuring we sensitize our community in ways of which we can make sure our environment is clean, and also ensuring that also women and young people are participating in doing cleanups, and also breaking down for people as well on what climate justice is really is, because most of the people also at the grassroots level, they don't understand how the climate is actually going to affect them. We've also been having floods here, and the organization have been playing a role, like in ensuring whenever we clean up the river, because our river is actually very much polluted, as well as the whole environment. So this organization, we have to hold hands, come together and affiliate with each other, sensitize, create awareness, and also do more of capacity building. Also, because we know we can't thrive in a community that is example of right now, the drought that is actually in Kenya is actually affecting like everyone. So even young people can't thrive in a community where there's no food, where the environment is polluted, where we can't do anything. So we need to hold hands with each other.
Thank you so much,
Yeah, thank you,
Caroline.
Leah.
Thank you. I think our ways is we need to carry out sensitization as you, instead of being a
And also,
video, walking to the school, walking to the schools and to carry out awareness. Let me give the opportunity to Sylvia to say something and then we can go to the next conversation.
Yeah, so actually, thank you so much for listening. Well, I have a small message to our good leaders. Your action today will decide our future tomorrow. My generation is already the victims of climate change. I do want our future generations to bring the same confidence because of human action and empty those promises. And we want climate justice now. Act now to save our planet and our future. Our leaders must include climate education as a mandatory subject in our school education curriculum. There will be no climate solutions without climate education. I'm coming all the way from India to tell our leaders to deliver climate justice caused by the climate to act now, take urgent climate action now, caused by the climate crisis in the global south. And I want our leaders to give climate justice to the millions of poor vulnerable people who are already the victims of climate change. So you must act now to save our planet and our future. You must give climate finance immediately to the developing nations and the other victims of climate change. And I want our leaders to give climate finance immediately to the developing nations, but not as loan to them. So you have to take immediate climate action now to save our planet and our future. We are unstoppable, another world is possible, and change is possible.
Thank you so much. I think she's loud and clear. We should, in most cases, I picked something from what she was saying. You know, uh, governments give us financial support, but that was let's go into this game of this, and we end up paying for a crisis that we didn't create. So thank you so much for your information. My next question is to you, and let us go back to the beginning where we first started the youth organization. What was your biggest challenge? I understand you all co-founding organization. You know, what is the biggest challenge? What is the best difference?
Thank you very much. For science, the biggest challenge is environment. You know, for science, which is Catholic Network for Environmental Sustainability in Africa, after Pope Francis launched in our campus, the biggest environmental book ever written, that is talking about saving our common home by all of us. After that book was launched, then science actually was signed. Now we are faced with the reality of having all young people of faith background joining. When people hear the name Catholic youth, then it looks as if it's just for the Catholic Church. But it is the youth of the church that are trying to rally young people, women and children all over the world in every community together so that we can create education, seek justice, and then create awareness about our common good earth, which all of us is concerned. Because if you read Laudato Si, the Holy Father Pope Francis is telling all of us that we only have one common home, which is the earth. And that if we all fail to act rightly now, tomorrow there will be no home for us. And that is our fault. And one of our biggest challenge is trying to get people on board. Many people feel that faith should not have a voice in the issues of climate dialogue, which is rather unfortunate because all human beings on earth have some level of faith. Either you are a Christian, a Muslim, or even a non-believer. But whether you believe in God or not, but there is a level of faith. Therefore, the greatest voice we can have in this climate action is the voice of faith. The people that have certain belief coming together to believe that somebody created this earth and that person has given all of us responsibilities, rights to the share of the earth, and we have to do our little bit to keep the earth safe for future generations. So our biggest challenge is getting all on board. Secondly, another biggest challenge is also working with the government. Again, it's the same issue. They feel that we have scientists working on the environment, we have activists working on the environment. Why would the church mind its business in preaching? Why is it that the church also wants to involve in the environment? And I want to ask everybody watching and listening to us, if the church is failing to use the pulpit to talk to its members about the environment, about sustainability, who else is more stand or readily available to do that? Is it the government? Because in our government we know of politics, partisan politics, which makes it difficult for neutral action. But the church belongs to everyone, whether politicians, whether young or old. So our biggest challenge is people accepting that faith has a voice and has a place to play in climate change. And without the voice of faith, especially the young people of faith, their voice in climate change, then everything we are doing here will fail. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Thank you. That was a very good point. You know, most cases where it comes from, when you talk about faith, when you talk about the climate crisis, personally, when I was young, I used to experience a little climate change. Unknowingly, because climate change is going towards school. So I'll really think, wow, what is going through like today there's a lot of rain and you're going to flood in water, you know. So I always had that mentality of it's God's wish, and I think that's the challenge that you're talking about, getting people on board. They're not on board, but our call out there is, you know, you say something. If church leaders don't come out and tell their people that the climate crisis is actually not a religious crisis, it's a religious issue, but it's actually a human issue. We're the ones causing this to ourselves. Then, you know, I think we shall have so many people that educated each and every service, and we shall come on board. All right, we can have things what do you have going back to your organization? What are some of the biggest challenges that you face? I mean, whenever you try to do good work, there's always some failures here. So yes, we did face a lot of challenges in terms of people trying to stop our work personally, trying to stop my work. So but I started out my work when I was 7, actually doing foundation founded when I was 12. And since the time I began my work in sustainability, and I've been a victim of cyberbullying, face death threats, threats of physical abuse, severe stalking, quite literally cross continents. But what I realized was that, every time someone tries to bring about change, there's always going to be someone trying to stop that as well. So I really feel that, that made us as a team stronger because my mission when I started Eco Foundation, one of that was to ensure that no one else had to go through life and ever again. And I know that a lot of people have their loved ones all around. So that was one of the challenges that I faced. The second challenge is funding, lack of resources for there's statistics released everywhere that for organizations that are grassroots organizations run by women, by young people, by women, young people of color, like the amount of funding that is given is like the absolute least amount is dedicated there. So again, the foundation started, we used to use our pocket money to be able to sponsor our work and just like up from there. But even now, 10 years later, that is one of the biggest logistical challenges we face because the idea that young people are actually doing work is still not suddenly, it's still totally artificial because their work is not seen. So yes, in the logistical side, I would say funding and access to resources. Even we here, like our organization members, they don't have the resources, they don't even have passports to travel. So if you actually want to get the voices of those who are most affected by climate change to these conferences, there needs to be a lot more resources available. So I would say yes, that is our biggest challenge that we're facing now. We face with that, it's still facing. Thank you so much. I think that the challenge that she goes through, because the challenge is that we all face many changemakers, the time of doing critical things, the being pushed back, the ignored, the being ignored, these are all things that we go through as feminists. But keep pushing the planning also needs to come as well. Thank you so much. Mohammed.
So for me, I would find myself in spaces where others really don't care about social and environmental issues or diversity issues, and the joy of a willingness to learn and take action. Whether it's like, I always try to, whatever space I am, I always try to push for to teach others, help others get involved, then find things climate or racial justice or anything like that. There's cultural groups, my religious groups, my university, clubs, organizations, like here. One example I'd like to give, so after the murder of George Floyd in the United States in early 2020, I wanted to start a Black Lives Matter group in my town, and my town is 90% white, and also one place, just 100 of us. And as soon as I got together with other people and started a group, I just the way of the process. And as soon as we put it out, we got so much pushback, so much pushback from the volunteers, from the police department, from everybody, basically. And what most kind of traumatic times of my life, because almost everyone around us was trying to shut us down. Living in first, we had to take on social media, fight everything, and we finally had to get the protests and start some big conversations. But after that time, 2 months after that George Floyd, everyone's talking about racial justice, it died down. Everything died down. People really didn't care anymore. I guess as we tried to get people involved, to care about this, to take action, it just died down. And suddenly I started environmental group in the same town. I started showing people, climate justice is a systemic issue. it's not just for recycling, saving borders, getting a bunch of products, things like that. But it's very useful. I was one of the plants that cared about this, was trying to put in the work. When people came up, they joined the groups, they left, they came back. So it was very hard. So it's really hard when you're the only one in the space when you're trying to purchase something. So that's really one challenge I faced. So thank you to found different groups like me that work with local pricing, other groups who are able to actually work with people that actually care and who are willing to put in the work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anthony. I think we pushed back that should actually be put to one end and one is a big purchase for our workers. I think if we can do more about that, we always should really go through our road. So that's that I've been following on social media. So what has been your biggest challenge?
Actually, many people started really very happy. And many people actually they abuse us, but still I never give up, I never fight with them. And I don't commit violence. So yeah. And also the biggest problem is that our leaders don't trust each other. They are just blaming each other instead of finding a long-term solution. And we don't want fighting with them. We don't want to hear the beautiful speeches. We want action from them. And you have to trust each other first, and then you have to do emergency and discuss about it, and then you can start taking action right now. And we are trying to justice now, and we don't want any temporary solution because it is a permanent solution. And also, you see, managing my education and my income activism is very hard for me before the pandemic. And well, actually, I attend all the conferences and those programs my free time is my Sundays and my holidays and the Saturdays when I'm free. But many people love and support me, and sometimes I couldn't attend many of the programs which are provided by them. But still, yeah, I try to convince them that I have studies to do. So yeah, that's how I manage my study and my activism. And our government, our leaders try to silence our voice. But I never give up because I believe that all our little things can make a huge difference. And if they're silencing our voice, why don't they just listen? Why don't they just listen to us? If they listen to us, to the voice of the millions of children of the world, to the millions, to the thousands of climate activists who are in this world fighting for a better planet and a safer future. Why don't they listen to us? If they listen to us, then why are we protesting on the street, on the roads? Protesting is the last option for us. But what can we do? If they're not turning to us, then we have to choose to protest, we have to do the kind of strike and all to that. They would hear our voice. So we must act now so that we can have a better time to live a safer future together. I have a dream where there is more bicycles on roads instead of more motor vehicles. I have a dream where all the water power plants and solar power plants are replaced by clean renewables and solar energy. I have a dream where all children living in this world have a clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and clean planet to live. After clean air to breathe, clean water to drink, and clean planet to live is all our basic rights, and we all have to fight for our rights. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think she just painted a picture of what we are all striving to have in the future or what we want right now. So thank you so much, Leticia. We can have Caroline to tell us what her biggest challenge has been in her organization since she started her leadership. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Leah. I'll start by saying, by the way, we won. Since we do the digital art for climate change, we mobilized young mothers who did murals of climate, of encouraging people. on issues that we are going through, like climate change right now, and we won a prize. It was put on a digital platform, which is NFTs, and that is one of the encouragement as well, that we can encourage young people out there. And also through seeing those murals or graffitis is encouraging to young people to take action and also be on the forefront in leading in this challenge of climate change. Um, I would say the challenges that we've been facing mostly, it's people not believing in our ideas, because of young people have so many ideas as well. And I believe we can always change through reuse, recycle, and reduce. Um, if we lack the funds as well as the resources. We're already doing our work without any money or any cash or any resource. We are trying to do as young people what we have. That is what we are utilizing. So that is one of the challenges. And we also want to include more people, or more young people, but we lack the capacity to. We also need more of like innovative solutions or sustainable solution, which is one of the challenges as well. Even our own organization, the things we are doing, or the initiatives we are doing, most of them are not sustainable, and they are not sustaining young people. And when these young people are not sustained even in terms of education or skills, they end up giving up. So those are what. But I would love to tell young people it's time we hold hands, be affiliated to each other, because also more people are coming up with solution ideas to all everything that is happening. And also we have to take this initiative of leading on the forefront. May it be schools, may it be our elders, may it be our young ones. We can always come up with this solution. And also the leaders need to listen to us and put hands on deck, because we need, if even if we need reuse, we need energies like renewable energies. We can't do this alone as young people. So we need the world leaders to come up with sustainable solutions. We can't always run the last minute. Like right now, Kenya is facing drought. You can imagine every time we're facing drought, the leaders are coming up with relief food to sustain those people, and that's a short term. So we forget at the end of the day we don't have a long term solutions, and then this keep happening. And I believe this is a very since 40 years now we're experiencing a very um, a drought that has never been seen. So I believe the climate change is real, and we all have, as young people, and we need this space also to break it down to people on how, like people in the slums, they don't know how this climate change is affecting them. And it trickles down to poverty, to lack of water, to floods. We need to let them know so that they can take up this initiative, because it's more of lack of awareness as well as young people. So we need to take charge. We need to be on the forefront as well. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you so much, Caroline. Caroline is building up to speaking to us today. And thank you so much for that. We are at the wrap up question. And we've had the challenges that we're going through since day one, what we've been facing, but they still something in the way, you know. So as a wrap up question, could you please go to us what has been the success of the journey, and what is your message to the world today? You know, focus remain is I don't think it's blah 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 blah, but we being upfront this time around it. Coaching Summit is going to be an action. So what is your message to the world leaders out there? It just 2 minutes each, 1 minute. So what has been your starting takeaway and what is the message to the world leaders?
Actually, during this conflict that in front of us, we have to take urgent planning action now. And we have to do a complete climate action plan during this conflict summit. And in month 8 in July, we have to do the complete climate action to address climate change. And I just want to say to our local leaders, during this conflict summit, we really want to find finance to be developing nations seeking for contributions, countries contributions of climate change. And second is taking climate education as a mandatory subject in every school education curriculum so that we can fight climate change from a very young age from the grassroots. And also, third is to give climate justice to the millions of poor vulnerable people who are already the victims of climate change. So these are the main agendas for a conflict. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is yeah.
Okay, so my message for leaders is that in order to solve the climate crisis, we all have to work together and practice to treat each other with fairness and respect. And we currently have, countries still trying to destroy other countries and take advantage of them. Some information to a lot of countries like Africa, and that's something coming on. And your US and European sanctions are very impacting us heavily. Our people are dying with suffering, cancer patients, other people with diseases, we can't get their treatment or medicine. And despite that, the country is focused on survival, on helping the people survive. They can't really think about, climate action sustainability alone and the people are dying. They're going to destroy the environment. If they need to destroy the environment, if they need to extract all the things that people alive, that's what they're going to do. So we need to remove sanction and support these countries and support these other countries that have been the developing Western countries have been harming for many centuries or decades, whatever. And yeah, that's a message. So it's social, economic, and environmental prosperity for everyone equally.
Thank you so much. Yes, so to answer the first part of your question about the greatest success, so with Spiritual Foundation, I think that every project that we have ever implemented is our biggest success where we have been able to reach out to so many vulnerable communities across the world. We actually just started our first ever school, the Spiritual Foundation Academy of Hope for Women and Girls, that provides climate resilience education to girls in the mornings and functions in social for women in the evenings. And that's just one example. This is one example. This is one example of how powerful we as MPO stakeholders are really about climate justice. My message to world leaders in that sense would be a one-size-fits-all solution never works. It's not just, this is not just a message to global leaders, but even within your country's understanding needs and wants of very local regional communities and understanding just how much climate change affects them, how differently it affects them, and if you don't enough, it's really important. It doesn't get talked about enough. We talk about localization more on home scale, like localized by country, but even within countries, different groups of people have different needs. So world leaders understanding that and when they have it, implement their policies, that should be taken into account. And I would also like to add a message to young people as well that, I would like to reiterate, stop playing the blame game. It's not just putting all, this on our leaders saying if they won't bring about change, we don't have to do anything. I feel that it's really important. It's really important that we as young people understand the onus is on us as empathetic, global, responsible citizens to be able to step out of our comfort zone and take action of their own freedom. Wow. It's amazing. I think we should give our ideas.
environmental sustainability in Africa. The headquarters in Kenya is doing a lot of wonderful work in Kenya, reaching out not only to the youth but reaching out to the young and old, especially women and children. I know those that knows about Sinesa in Kenya knows about all the work they are doing with the farmers in some of the districts, working with some of the CSOs and working with everybody, all the people of faith. Also Uganda and Rwanda, Sinesa is doing marvelously well. Fortunately for us, Ghana is now on board, and then very soon Ghana is going to have a lot of success stories, just as what our peers in other countries are doing. And we are looking forward to it. One of the successes we have experienced in Glasgow and here is the readiness of everybody, both young and old, to support Sinesa. And I'm surprised that people are finding it interesting that young people on the Catholic Church have taken the matter of Pope Laudato seriously, and they are hoping and they are working hard to move Laudato Si, and people are offering and people are willing to help, and we are even inviting us this morning to join the panel. That is a success story to us, that people are getting to hear about us, to know about us, and to even know our plans and what we are doing. For my message to the world leaders and to all leaders, including us here in Ghana, anything that do not involve us, that is the young people, is not for us. We keep saying that we are the future leaders, but we are planning future for the leaders that the leaders are not involved. Then it is not for us. And again, we say that knowledge is power, but I say that climate knowledge and action is actually life and prosperity to all of us. It's not just to the young, but to all of us. Therefore, I want to call upon all of us. Everybody has said that our little actions matter. And Pope Francis is calling on every human being in our battle system, every we do our best to act in our little ways. That in your house you are able to separate your waste in the house, that on the streets you are not making, that in your church, in your school, you are talking to somebody, you are creating awareness, you are helping someone to live like that is. And that is why we are all here, and that is what I'm calling and telling everybody about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. I think my family can say, everything is everyone is busy. I think climate action should be our lifestyle. It shouldn't be something we should advocate for. It should be our daily routine that I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that. And that's the whole point. Is everyone is busy. If it has not changed not to be, but if you haven't experienced the effect of climate change, you are going to. It's still not very good. You're still making the impact of climate change. This is a life creating issue. What we have from the developing world, everything experience is life of the life on a daily basis. So we also climate change, also climate action should be a daily action. Thank you so much. We're going to have that. We're going to have them to say something about this.
Um, we need to hold hands and call for action, and also hold the government accountable, because they're always putting resources for climate change, but we don't see where the money goes. So we need to hold leaders accountable. We also need to lead at the we need to be on the forefront as young people, and show our young ones as well in schools, everywhere where we are. We need to hold hands and fight, because this is actually war that we need to fight. We need to fight for our animals. We need to fight for the plants. We need to fight for the trees and also encourage more young people to plant more trees. It doesn't matter where you are, you just have to start with one tree, and the rest, yeah, it will just go fruits. Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Sharon. Uh, you mentioned a lot, and we have Dad to say something to us, and then we shall conclude with the video.
Hi, thanks so much. And just on behalf of UN Habitat, Digital Art for Climate, IAI, and UNEP, we just really like to thank all you amazing climate activists to this session and what you said in this session. I think it's been really inspirational. We definitely will be tweeting and sending out some of the things you've said and what you've, I think, great words to be shared to people, especially at COP and beyond. I also wanted to just say that this session is kind of a kickoff of our Young Climate Changemaker program. Our inaugural first climate change maker, or a first person brought on as a climate change maker, will be Leah Namagawa, who's our moderator here, and hopefully some of the other people on this panel and more. And the focus of the YCC program, the Young Climate Change Maker program, is that we're focusing on youth-led civil society. So what does that mean? Youth-led organizations, and every one of the young people on stage here has a organization that they've either founded or co-founded or been involved with. What we believe, and I think if you listen to people like Greta Thunberg and other people, is that it's not just the advocating, not just social media, not just having your voices heard, but actually the action that's most important, and especially the action at the local level, and bringing that to for global change. So we really want. That's the message that this program is. We think it's we're going to be looking at doing capacity building for youth-led organizations globally, but primarily in the global south, as well as a very strong focus on young women who are really the leaders in this climate movement. So again, a big thanks to everyone. A big thanks to Miro and the digital art folk, and also our moderator Leah, who did an amazing job, and I encourage you to see her keynote speech at the beginning of COP, just before Al Gore's speech. I think it was quite inspiring. And then all the other people, some of you I don't know, but some I do, Lucipia and Kekashan and Caroline, and then the other two people I haven't met yet. But I think it's really amazing that you're all here and have been able to come together so quickly. And let's hope that we keep moving on from this. And this is Children and Youth Day for COP, and we really hope that we really hear something coming out of COP, hear something from the leaders that makes sense and gives us hope. So again, thanks so much, everyone. Pass it back to Leah to close down the session.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for making this possible and having us in the panel. We need to wrap up with the video of the speech and then we'll
Chileans and our dear planet, I salute you. And those who are still denying and have not yet believed that the climate crisis is affecting us, we have stories to share. I and many young people were robbed from our future. We've been forced to grow, to act, to think like adults, because we cannot much as our future is shut, our dreams put to an end, our home, Mother Earth, burning, heating in droughts, and we do nothing. When I was 14 years old, I saw landslides killing so many people due to harsh weather conditions. These images have disturbed me and cannot allow me to rest until something is done about the changing climate. Individually, everyone has a role to play to save our dear planet. At such a tender age, I started a project called Back the Trees when I was turning 15 years of age. I plant trees on people's birthdays as one of the ways to fight climate change. I have a goal of planting 1 million trees and more. What is your goal? It is the rule of nature living for others. Because plants do not eat their own food, rivers do not drink their own water. I don't believe it is justice to the young generation when our rivers and lakes are polluted. I don't see justice when big polluters are untouchable. Is it justice for the world leaders to choose profits over lives? COP27 has been nicknamed the African COP. If COP27 is to truly deliver, we must face some real truth. Some truth that will faced decades of inaction from world leaders. Some truth that the world is in a state of emergency because of fossil fuels. Some truth that Africa contributes less than 4% of the carbon emissions, but we suffer the most. The future is at stake, mostly young children. We're not sure whether we're heard when we speak or we're just ignored. But let the African COP be a different COP. Let the African COP listen to the biggest stakeholders. Let the African COP be an action COP. Politicians, when you stand up to talk, my generation requests that speak like there is an emergency. Speak like you're not barren. Act like you have an access on Earth, because this is the only planet where we're going to carry on your legacy as your children. Men in office, how are you going to be remembered? Do you wish to be remembered as one who did a lot of nothing while in power? Fellow delegates on the conservation front, the world is looking upon us to come up with an ambitious action plan that majorly benefits people. A sustainable plan that predicts a bright future. The time to force action is right now, right here at the African COP. I believe we can do this together. Thank you.